subject of earnest and occasionally fatuous speculation. The most respectable conjectures postulated a gradual climatic cooling and drying, combined with increased competition from the ascendant mammals. Then, in June 1980, Nobel Prize-winning physicist Luis Alvarez and co-authors published an article in the journal Science that attributed the extinctions at the end of the Cretaceous to the impact of a 10-kilometer-in-diameter asteroid and the resulting worldwide deep freeze caused by the blockage of sunlight by impact ejecta. This radical hypothesis, so opposed to the gradualistic causes favored in the earth sciences, soon provoked a series of furious cross-disciplinary controversies. The controversies of the 1970s and 1980s left many questions about dinosaurs unresolved. Were they warm-blooded? Did birds descend from dinosaurs, or did both evolve from earlier reptiles? Were dinosaurs good parents, nurturing their young in nests, as paleontologist John Horner suggests? Was Tyrannosaurus a predator, as has always been assumed, or a scavenger? Could it run at 40 miles per hour, as Backer claimed? Did an asteroid impact eradicate the dinosaurs, or was the extinction more gradual and mostly due to earthly causes? The layperson reviewing these controversies will wonder how much is really known about dinosaurs. Paleontology is an inexact science and has recently suffered more than its share of imbroglios. Disputes between scientists, especially when rancorous, protracted, and public, often promote cynicism about science. If scientists possess reliable methods for acquiring knowledge, why are their disagreements so inconclusive? One of the aims of this book is to guide listeners through the complexities of some of these debates, and to show that there is actually more consensus than often appears. A deeper reason for increasing skepticism about science is that science is under strident ideological attack from both the right and the left. From the right, scientific creationists and proponents of intelligent design theory attack geology, paleontology, and evolutionary biology, as well as the naturalistic presuppositions of science. They argue that much of current science is a front for dogmatic materialism and naturalism. Activists such as Philip Johnson, and even a few scientists such as Michael Behe, call for the demise of Darwinism and the resurrection of theistic science. I am sad to say that a few philosophers whom I had previously held in deepest respect have joined the creationist camp. From the left, a variety of postmodernists, Marxists, feminists, literary critics, radical ecologists, sociologists, and others have sought to debunk the traditional image of science as objective knowledge. They charge that the guiding values and methods of science are pervaded with reactionary, environmentally destructive, and patriarchal assumptions. Some of their more vaporous musings are hard to understand clearly. For instance, the charge that science adheres to a Western, linear, masculine, all bad things way of thinking, or presupposes the metaphysics of presence. However opaque their rhetoric, their aim is clear enough. They want to deflate science, to cut it down to size, and to display it as no more rational or objective than any other form of discourse. As one whose education began in the immediate post-Sputnik era, these ideological assaults on science seemed odd and disturbing to me, especially the ones from the left. I had been taught that science was good, a force for progress and enlightenment, and the most effective foil for obscurantism. From growing up in the Deep South, I knew all about fundamentalist antipathy to science. Sweaty evangelists fulminating against godless evolution were nothing new. The defection of many leftist scholars to trendy schools of anti-science was an unexpected betrayal. As I studied the sociology, philosophy, and history of science, I found that the roots of skepticism about science run deep. Such skepticism is not simply any fusion of the sillier ecofeminists or literary critics, though some